Hello. Hi, everyone. Everyone coming through okay? It's time to play some more of the Anarchy. We are on chapter 4 of the solo campaign and showing off a whole different mode. Still haven't played yet. I think our copy's like arriving. People have got theirs, right? I can't remember from last stream. But yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the siege mode, which you can play in the like just a standard non-campaign thing in the solo or the multiplayer. It takes away the castles part where we go and attack the different castles, needing the certain strength, getting rewards every round. So we don't have the plunder tiles. I've just taken them off screen so we don't see like any of those rewards and things. Basically, we've got extra food costs every round. Some of the attack values are going up this chapter. We will get bravery based on the number of attacks we successfully repel each round. Basically, they are the rewards for the siege mode, and we need to do it. Hey, Lynette, how's it going? Hey, Joel, have you good? Brilliant. It's still morning somewhere for any April Fool's things. I have not planned any, unless I've completely failed at this. Then that was the April Fool's thing. So yeah, you don't have the tents in this. You'll get two of your path cards every round, no matter what. There are no plunder tiles because there are no castles to be plundered. We're using siege mode, and oh yeah, our story. A constant thorn in Stephen's side, David, King of Scotland, and his rabble have become emboldened in recent months, moving south and attacking Northumberland. The barbarians rampage across Craven and Clitheroe, killing many and enslaving others. So to win, we must repel the marching army every round. We can have no discontent. We must have 50 or more points. Bonus, 55 or more points. Generally, we've been doing that quite well. We've got the bonuses so far for the other chapters. So hopefully, we can keep up at getting rid of all of these armies coming in. So to repel, we need to do the whole thing every time, or we gotta give them the bread. Yeah, you gotta pay food repelling the marching army. So we're gonna want a lot of food production, aren't we? We've got a serf and a soldier extra from last time, and yeah, it's time to go. That's my test to see if we're zoomed out enough. So I guess that wasn't in the shuffle. Oh no, we don't have a covers thing in the shuffle. So all of the things. Attack cards. A final attack of ladders. So we need walls at the top and bottom for those. And we need a moat, I can see here. Both in A. That's harsh straight away. So 3 walls at the top and bottom. Obviously going to be needing soldiers, at least early on. And a 3 moat to repel that. That's a lot of stuff. And the normal bread plus this bread. Yeah. So path cards. Choice of 2 of them. So we've got foreman, completed quarry and forest farms and training grounds. Final might. You usually get pretty good might, although we'll be missing some from going and attacking the castles. Might be getting it anyway. But I'd really like... We did a good job with the farms and stuff last time. It would be nice to start off with some more coins. But I'm thinking I'd like to make a priority of doing the farms ifs for that. So, if that's the path card, you need to get the bits off it. So 2 serfs, 3 craftsmen. Yeah, craftsmen. 4 wood. 3 patrons and 1 silver. And then from here we've got 1 serf, 1 wood, 1 silver, a food, 2 soldiers, and that's it. Okay. So, I want to run straight to farms, which is the usual stuff of just going and doing some tournaments and things, but we don't need those people necessarily. We could perhaps do with a knight protecting us at the walls. We probably want a couple of walls built. We've got a lot of wood and craftsmen to get a start on that. Definitely want at least 1 doing. So let's pay for one. And let's get the south wall in and get a patron for that. You could be getting might by building the defences, actually. But I think... I don't know, it seems good, even though that's not like the goal anymore. It seems good getting the mints done and getting that influx of silver and getting all of this. They don't provide you with serfs. Surf income is, like, there's some at the end of the tracks. It's doing the festival will get us more serfs for filling in these things. And we will have patrons for doing that. Oh, getting to 5 on governance is an income of serfs as well. I think it will be worth it to have... The tournaments cost food. I love doing the tournaments, but with the extra costs, I don't know. We're going to need 8 food in the last round. You can't carry it over from round to round, though, so you've got to produce it. It means we don't necessarily need these things to be going and attacking, doesn't it? And the horses and stuff. You might still want them for an extra way of getting, like, food and stuff, but you've got to build the buildings to do that. So just getting to 1 on worship and get a coin for that will let us do the festival once. It's unlikely we'll get a pair, but it has happened. So the pair at the festival is a female 4 and a male 3. So no match yet. Oh, Marty's here. He might make an appearance. You want at least another wall built over at the top. So we've got to build the walls evenly. The moat could be handled by a couple of those soldiers. Because again, we don't need to go attacking them. We'll want more soldiers things. Maybe we could buy those with coins. Hi, Marty. Oh, yeah. You can't have a proper fuss right now, unfortunately. So we'll get 1 level of the moat, and we'll get a wood. We've got a few coins to be doing some things with. I've got a proper space for you to sit down over. Can you not collapse my castle, please? We'll remove this box for you. I know you're rubbing against it. You've got a nice seating area there. There's definitely want to get some serfs on the farms. And it might come to it that we need to use the tactics. Like throwing rocks down there or something like that. Really had to do that before. We can at least get some more bread, I think. I want to do a tournament just to make me happy. But you're getting under with all this wood. We'll do something with it. So 1 in entertainment there, and we'll spend our only food to go and do a tournament. I hope I win this now. And we get... So I'm attacking in the middle, he's attacking in the left, we knock each other off. Round 2. I'm attacking from the left, he's blocked it. He's hit me from the right, I lose. So we still get a knight, but we don't get the soldier and the influence, that's a shame. So probably going to be sending a knight to one of these walls, right? Probably going to be spending the money getting some blacksmiths for all of this wood that I've got. Like, definitely get a couple. But then we got to start thinking about, like, the cranes and stuff as we build some of these walls. Because, like, to even go evenly, you've... Like, the next wall is a might. But we've got to build these... Well, they're not necessarily going to be useless later. But these numbers, like, they're starting out fairly high and just ramping up further from there. I think I've got to send 3 serfs out to the farms to get the food I need. But that does give me a food production. We can do another wall there and that'll get me a patron. And then we'll just build all evenly. and get a patron. Bye, Marty. And then he has got a little bed under the table if he decides to settle down there. So with patrons, we could try the festival. The first pair is going to get you a serf. It isn't going to get you another like production of serfs or anything. So we haven't got to build anything for it. We can do Michaelmas, of course, with a serf. Try and get some more silver or something. We've got another wall that can be built, because these don't need... And we can get them both to 2. We don't need them both at 2. Or if we just get 1 at level 2, because the knight could handle the north, and a soldier could handle the south now. It is a might for getting to the next one, but we've got a roadblock here. You'd unlock a serf before the small crane, which you can't build just yet. We've got a coin. Could get another one at governance here. Because it'd be nice to get a income of blacksmiths, if that's possible. Don't know that it really is. It might be worth, even though we don't need them for defense right now, building a tower or a gate. It might be useful later, and we'll get more patrons to try and get up things. So we could just be using them. Could go up another level of worship. So if you built the mint, that's an influx of coins as well. Could just send them to the moat, of course, because the moat is 3 as well. So that's going to need... That's coming from the south. That's going to need another soldier or something from the south, isn't it? To keep up with these attacks. So where can we get another serf? We can spend a coin to get a serf, but then we've got this 2 wood that's doing nothing. I kind of want to get silver, spend it on blacksmiths, try and get the income of them. What moat level do I need? 3 as well. Well, these going a bit off screen, aren't they? 3 as well. So yeah, spend him to get another governance. And then we could get 2 more workers, 2 more craftsmen, and an income of craftsmen to use these wood with. We can get our wall, and then that knight would handle potentially a missing moat. And 1 missing wall, because we can still, yeah, let's spend at least 1. Get me another craftsman, spend the craftsman and the wood. To go up the wall, get me a might. Oh, that gets me a patron. Okay. And tick the wall up. So if we can get the moat to 2, the knight will handle them both up top. Oh no, it's coming down from the bottom. So you'd need to switch that. The moat attack is coming from the bottom. Because you don't have to assign these yet. It's something you do in the castle defense phase, just so I remember where I'm putting them. I'm doing what I want. Right. Patrons aren't necessarily going to get me stuff. If I can make a pair at the festival, the patron will get me a serf, which could then get me the moat level. Or you could just spend your coin there, but you want to use that wood on another level, don't you? We could build a gate or a tower and end up getting another patron. Or if we got to level 2 of worship, I mean, we could maybe do Michaelmas, and a pair could get some nice resources as well. So we do want that moat level up, though. Let's see what the festival does for us. 2 patrons. We've got a female 4, so we can adjust that by 1 because we've already got a female 4, and that's a pair right now. Serf I was missing, and loyalty, and a male 5. Okay. So it's not an income of them, but You need to be level 4 next, so that's 1, 2, 3 more patrons to be able to do the next bit of the festival. Oh, I think that wall got knocked. I haven't put that up. Well, it needs putting up before the others can go up. But I'm at my limit for walls now. So I've got a couple of serfs. Could just send them to the moat. But then I end up with another wood as well. I can't get another craftsman immediately. Could try Michaelmas. And a great result on Michaelmas will get a couple of coins. So we could spend that getting the serf back and a craftsman. Doesn't feel like a great idea. At worst, we could get a soldier from here with the patron from the gate or the towers. Let's try Michaelmas. So we get a 5 and a 3. So I can have a joy and a resource. Or we get nothing. I think I need it for now, don't I? I would like to save it for later. I could be like 3 there and wait for and try and get a 1 later for 3 things. And then put the 5 up here, wanting a 7. I don't need that thing, do I? Like, it would be nice to build the moat up. But I can just put that patron on... I don't even need to put him on Warcraft. I could put him on Worship, which we want to build up. Which would give me a soldier. So the soldier could go and defend, or the soldier can go and build the moat. Might as well do that. We'll waste a wood, but that's just the way it is. We'll get another craftsman and an income of craftsmen. Spend them building tower or gate. I don't know. Shuffle the deck every time. I'm going to say gate. And that's a patron. So I can still get another soldier. Or we get to level 4 and that are ready to do the festival next time. I think let's have level 1 of Warcraft. Get me another soldier. You 2 soldiers can go and work on the moat. And give me a wood that's just going to go spare, unfortunately. And then the serf can go on farms, ready to bulk it up next time, I think. So the wood is going to go to waste, unfortunately. Okay, castle defense. Pay a food. Done. Deploy your people to the wall. I think that's right. Discard everything else. Reveal the face down attack cards. We haven't got any. And then resolve the attacks. So I need to pay a food to repel the marching army too. So I've done that. And moat 2, coming from the bottom, 3. So we lie them down, do a damage to the knight. Walls 3 and 3. They are defeated, but we have successfully defended both of those things. Neither of them were brutal. So I get 1 loyalty. No bravery, but no discontent either. And we get 2 bravery for repelling both of the attacks. So that's going to be a serf to start us off next time. And then discard for extra serfs. Haven't got anything. So we are done with that. We can move on to the next one. Shuffle these. There's no defeated castles to get discontent from with those. And the numbers largely... So like E, or so a brutal one for something will be a 4. That would be hard to do. Be a lot of walls. Probably going to need the small crane building. Because if more walls are needed, I'm already at my limit. And moats. I'm at my limit for doing moats. We've got a couple of incomes of things, didn't we? Yeah, income of food, income of craftsmen. Wonder whether I should have built that mint. Might regret not building that. I do regret not winning the tournament. I can't do anything about that. Okay then, so new attacks. We are getting attacked by the walls for A, which is still 3. So I only need that to be 1 higher. But to do that, you've got to make both of these 2s. Yeah, that's gonna be probably a bit tough. And then it's walls again. So a ladder attack that we can see from this side for 3. So yeah, definitely need that crane doing. And then more walls from 3 sides. And so for this one, could be CBC. So we don't know which is the wall in the middle. So that would be 3. Basically, it doesn't matter for this round. CBC or BDB are all 3s. So we need to try and get all the walls to 3s. Is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more walls. No, we can get 5 more with the small crane, and that's going to be a big ask. Path cards. Got a priest and a monk. So St. Valentine's Festival pairs. I'm working on it. Completed sums in Michaelmas. Usually good at getting the sums in Michaelmas. I think I'm going to go and hope for the Valentine's pairs. But I also would like more serfs and money, I think. Probably, but you want the wood for building the stuff? Okay, completed sums in Michaelmas. 2 serfs, 3 craftsmen, 4 wood, 3 patrons, and a silver. And then we've got 1 more serf, 1 craftsman, 1 wood, 1 silver, 2 food, and 2 soldiers. And we want to complete sums in Michaelmas. Okay then. So I need this small crane. That's what the 2 coins are going on straight away. Like, you can get me a serf, but I need that to unlock the small crane. And then I need to build it before anything else. So that will be a serf as well. So a lot of serfs. I think I want a patron. Do you want to do the tournaments? In my heart, I want to do the tournaments. But it's probably not the best thing to do. You definitely want another wall building to get me a patron. Let's do that one. You guys could help me in the festival. Get me to 4. And then let's do the festival. We get a female 3. Already got one. So we can move you to 2, because we've already got a 4 as well. And then a male 3, which we've already got, but we can move that 2 or 4. 2. Might regret that, but I can't really know right now. So we get a serf and a loyalty and a production of serfs. Okay. Because we could get, if we've got the, we need 1 more bread, don't we? Which I could get with a serf, and then a few more would be quite nice. Yeah, it is nice, a nice like change up for how differently you need to play it. So definitely more walls. I could do with earning some more stuff, couldn't I? So let's go for entertainment. I need to do the brew house. So that is going to be 2 green. Just pop them there. And then I can use a serf for Michaelmas and try and complete some of these sums. We get a 1 and a 1. Well, that would be great for doing the 4, but wouldn't it be even better to do the 2? 3 resources and an influence. Maybe we'll find another one later. Okay. 3 things. I don't really need food extra. We'll get that there. Wood. I can get wood more easily. I think I'm going to go for coins. Because if I send like just a surf out gets me a wood, 3 would get me 2 wood and a production of it. Just for like thinking of building these defenses up. Or I need 2 more coins to research the large crane and a craftsman and a wood to do it. But I would. There's no point of doing that because I won't have the resources to then build walls past that point, I don't think. It's all about walls this round, the attacks. It would be nice to see that. Because I don't need this one to be a 3 yet unless it's getting attacked with those arrows. Which it might very well be. We need a couple more walls building, don't we? So I might for one of them. And let's just build evenly with this one. And then I'll put it up. That can be the first 3. That card is dealt with. So you were done. With 3 coins, we can get another 3 craftsmen and a production of them. For more of this building stuff. I don't want to fully commit to that. We might need to just put soldiers out where I haven't got a 3. So 1, 2, 3, and a production of craftsmen. And then we can send you 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 wood and a production of wood. And so I can build 2 more walls. And I'll get a patron and a might for doing that. Nearly up to another craftsman. So if I do those 2 walls, that card is sorted as well. And this, we only don't know where I'm getting attacked from here. So I might as well put this soldier here. Because, I don't know, it's a waste if we don't get attacked from the bottom, but just for insurance. So I don't have to take the discontent. I can get the full reward from this. So still need to get a bread. Could, with 3 of them, get a couple of bread and do the tournament. And then if we... I don't know if it's worth doing that. 2 patrons could do the festival again, but it's just getting 1 serf right now. Can get more soldiers easily enough. We've got another thing we can build. Can be up in the gate for a might, which would be another craftsman. I don't know if it's worth doing that. Could start work on the tower. So I haven't got the coins to research the large crane. I don't need to build any of the other things because we haven't got the castles to attack. So let's do a tower just while I've got them. Top left. No idea where I might get attacked from. But that's another patron. So what do you want to do with these patrons? I mean, kind of makes sense to keep doing the festival. But you could potentially get 2 more pairs. If you got a female 5 and a male 4, that's 2 more pairs and you'd get the production of serfs. Okay, I've talked myself into it. That feels unlikely. And there's your extra bread. So yeah, we need numbers adjacent to, or the exact numbers, 5, then 4. We've got a female 5. Serf and a loyalty, which is another serf. And 1. Okay. Not that perfect. We haven't got a male one, so we can fill him in. They're not quite the production, but a lot of serfs now. So if we get the food, I probably want to do a tournament. If we got the freebie, that would just be 3 towards like an extra thing next time, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be nice to get the bread production in as well. I'm thinking, yeah, 3 of these serfs. It's going to give me an extra bread for the moment. Where did I just get the bread from? Oh, doing the worship there. So here's 2 more bread than I need, but a production of it. So to sort out that overproduction, we'll do a tournament. And so me on the left, I'm attacking in the middle. We both go for the middle. So draw. I stick with the middle. He goes for the left, draw. And finally, I go for the left, he goes for the right, another draw. So 3 draws means I win. I get a soldier. I get a loyalty. No, an influence, which is a craftsman. Oh, I could get another wood. Just building defenses I might never need. But wouldn't it be nice to have them when the time comes? Probably not another gate, because another might is another craftsman that now I don't need. I'd like a coin, really. Let's go for... I don't know where that patron's going to go. Let's get another wood, because we've got this craftsman now, and spend him, and I'll build a tower, so get nothing right now. Yeah, because I've got no more serfs. Oh, but you could get a wood from building another level of the moat. But that'll give you a might, which would then give you the guy. So yeah, build another tower. Hopefully I get attacked by these other ways. Could just throw these up there for the extra surf. If we don't get attacked from the bottom, that's 2 extras. 2, 3, 4. No, it wouldn't be 2. Patron. You get me another bread there. I don't need another bread. I've already got 1 too many, and you can't keep them between rounds. Nothing, nothing. I would unlock like these things. I could build the small keep. That might be worth doing, you know. Send these guys over to the moat. Get me a wood, a moat level, and a might, which is a craftsman. Build the small keep, which I don't think I usually do, for an influence. And then could just pop that patron. Either put them on the small keep to get me a knight. So that would definitely be a serf for next time. Or we could save putting the patron on there till next time. Because 3 serfs is going to be a warcraft and a worship and an entertainment and an influence. Oh no, choose one of those things. And an influence at the end. Why have you gone off on this? I don't know, I take this back. Do another defense, please. Do another tower. I'm going to say down here. Instead of building a small keep, just going to do another tower. Get these defenses up. Block all these attacks off. And the patron will just put on worship. Yeah, could get tactics. I mean, yeah, could get the tactic. What tactic defends against arrows? Is there anything? It would say, wouldn't it, if there was? It's just the people. Could get a tactic with a patron, but I don't think it's worth it. I think let's build up worship another time. So we've got a wasted bread. The knight can go up there, might be wasted. If we're getting attacked for 3 down here, it's going to be wasted, unfortunately. But I can't use this bread on anything. I've got nothing else. So let's see. Where are we getting attacked? That's pretty good, isn't it? So we're getting attacked for 3, 3, 3, all defended. 3, 3, 3, defended. Same 3 walls twice, basically. So these guys will survive. So pay your food for your round, and then the food for the guys. Excess gets discarded. Attacks are all good. So the number is 2. We get 2 loyalty. No brutal ones yet. No discontent. Successful, so we get 3 bravery. 1, 2, 3, which is a soldier for next time. And I've got 3 strength worth of people, which is a serf for next time. That went quite good, didn't it? Did I take the might for the tower? I didn't, did I? Because I'm just on the craftsman one. Thank you. So that was a pretty good draw for that attack. It's only 1 serf's difference, but I'm trying to fill these things up, aren't I? And it would be nice to get production of anything, really. So round 3. I see somebody looking at the wrong side of those. So goals. More pairs at the festival, more serfs. Bit of Michaelmas, maybe. And shuffle these up. And I've already flipped it over. So we need 5 food this time. Actually, I might have to throw that one away. So attack cards first. We're getting attacked for walls. Lovely. 4s now, but not a huge leap to get to there compared to trying to ramp up before. Moats. Lovely. Oh, it's brutal. So that is 5 moats, but so it would need a crane or probably a soldier sitting there. At least we can see the direction. Next up, it's towers on 2 opposite sides, which could be BC, which is 4 and a 3, or AB. We don't know which 2 sides, like opposite sides, but we don't know which 2. It's either 3-4 or 4-4 if it's brutal. We've got the scope to upgrade 3 towers right now. Probably going to need some soldiers stationed. Then more moat business. Another brutal moat. So want the moat being at 5, really. No covers attacks is always nice, isn't it? Yeah. Path card is Recruiter. Completed things here. Might end up with 1. I don't know about loads. Scout, Spies gained. Both rubbish for points, I think, for me. The Recruiter gives me a bit of money, though. And I haven't built a mint this time, so I'm going to go with that. So 3 serfs. 3 craftsmen. 2 wood. 3 patrons and 2 silver. Pop you under here. And then income is 2 more serfs. 2 more craftsmen. 2 wood. 1 silver. 3 food. 2 soldiers. Okay. So. Tough, innit? Hi, Paul. Are you doing the how to play? It is very good. If you liked Hadrian's Wall, it's even better than Hadrian's Wall. So we need defenses. Lots of defenses. Is it worth building that large crane? That's 2 silver and 1 of the building opportunities. Get more serfs for it, but there go your coins to get like more guildsmen and stuff. And I can't keep doing that, but we'll hopefully have built a lot of the defenses by doing that. I think I want 2 soldiers on moat duty. Get me to level 4. It's just like upgrading the moat one more time would handle both of those brutal attacks, which makes it feel quite worth it. So I think I am going to build that crane. So 2 coins to research it. First one gets me a surf. Then craftsman and a wood to build it. Getting me another surf. And then we can go past this block. So maybe we'll be building the moat with surfs because we've got loads of them. Although it might be worth training a second soldier with a surf, working towards the income of that. So yeah, 2 more soldiers. That's another wood and another moat level. But that is those 2 attacks handled. Towers is another issue. We could, with enough stuff, we can do that now. We can go right to the end of towers if we want to. Definitely do a couple, and that's a couple of patrons. And we'll put you in. Ugh. Uh-oh. It might just be my prototype, but it's a bit tight when you get the whole thing built. Right, so we'll do that. Upgrade that one to 2. And we can still do some more. We want the walls at 4s. So that would need 3 wall things doing. What could the towers be? 4s. So you'd ideally want all of these doing, wouldn't you? Then you'd be protected 4 in each direction. Probably going to be tough to do. Definitely. Another one is a might. What's that get me? Nothing. I would have liked to have been attacked by the gates. I only did it for 1 though, and you need it to be 5 by now, don't you? So another tower, we'll say there. So right now, you'd only need 1 increasing. Now increase it more. The walls, we know where we're getting hit. The towers, we don't know. So by increasing them, get a patron for doing that. Increase that one. 1 more tower upgrade, and that's sorted as well, brutal or not. And then we could just put a soldier each there and handle the walls for now and sort them later. Got loads of serfs, got loads of patrons. Oh, a patron on worship here will get us to the next bit of the festival and also gives me a craftsman. So there's my craftsman for the last tower. And another might, which gets me another patron. Loads of them. So towers handled. Could easily get more wood. In fact, 1 more wood is an income of it as well. And then the queen could get me the craftsman. We're at 7, so let's have a trip to the St. Valentine's Festival. So we have a female 1 needed. That's a pair. So serf and a loyalty, which gets me a soldier and an income of serfs. And then a male 2. That's no good. Either way on the 2. Just lost that one, unfortunately. So not going to be able to get the 6 pairs. But oh yeah, I didn't go for pairs, did I? I'm trying to complete sums in Michaelmas. Okay, so complete sums in Michaelmas, we need to be at 4 on here. Getting to 3 is going to be no problem, because it's also going to give a loyalty and a food, which I need, because it's round 3, and these guys want 2 food, so I still need 1 more than that. Can work on that with all these serfs. And then 1 more gives us the brew house, a green again, and a blue. And then we can do a surf on Michaelmas. And let's have a look at the sums. Where are you getting the food from? The entertainment. Getting to level 3 on entertainment. Sums on Michaelmas. 6 and a 1. Okay. So the 1 can just go there and get me 3 things. The 6. Is there an 8? Do they just go up to 7? Can't remember now. They might only go up to 7. You probably need 7 and 7 to get the 14, don't you? Just put 6 there, and then a 2 later will give you a joy. But for now, we get 3 things. I'm thinking coins. So could be building more defense. I can get food with serfs. I can get wood with serfs. Enough for what you need? I think so. If you don't go on a tournament. But I want to go on a tournament. 3 coins. Because with 4 coins, I can't get 4 wood, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you need 2, 4, 6. 1 more serf. Can I get a serf? With governance, maybe? Probably not quite. You could probably get a patron building these walls. And then that's another income of serfs. You'd get full income of wood, but then I'm probably not going to need it. I don't need to build the whole walls. I'm just thinking of the other income of craftsmen, but you probably don't need that income of craftsmen. Have it as coins anyway. So 2 serfs gets us a wood and an income of it. One coin gets a craftsman. And then we'll build a wall, which gets a patron. And the wall will be this one. So that's now a 4. Half of that's sorted. But to get this to a 4, that's 2 more walls built, which could do. Just thinking for round 5 especially, we're going to have these. Like, craftsmen can be put up for strength. For defending here. They can't go and attack castles, but there's no castles in this one. So they could be used to get serfs if I've got like a surplus of them. Go on then. 2 more coins for 2 more craftsmen. And an income of craftsmen. And then we want 4 more serfs. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 2 more wood and an income of wood. And we'll build the 2 walls. Why waste the soldiers? So you get me a might, you get me nothing. And so you tick up to 3. You tick up to 4. And I'm pretty well defended, these castles. Haven't got any covers. Still a chance of that. And then, oh yeah, we need the food. Don't forget about that. Okay, so not going to get to the end of the wood, but I don't think we need to get to the end of the wood. Need the food. So, we could have taken a food instead of one of the coins. Would that have been better? Maybe. Then what are you going to do with the wood that you get from here, though? So what's the point of going to governance apart from getting that serf, though? Nice to get serfs. I probably need to get a serf now, though. Because I got all them coins. Alright, let's say I got 2 coins and a food then. Then the food's sorted. I had forgotten about that food. Because you can get a coin from getting to 9 on worship. You can get it from just getting to the next bit of entertainment. Or you could do another festival to get another serf, and then you've got the food. Let's do worship. Coin and a loyalty. And we'll send him off to the festival and see what he gets. We need a male 4 or a 6 pair. It's a bit hard to do. We get a female 5, so we can put her on 6. It's looking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 would be okay for the male. 6. That's a pair. So a loyalty and a serf and another serf. And the festival is complete. Unfortunately, I didn't take that as my scoring thing. So we've got coin. So these two serfs could now go and get me the last production of wood, a wood, and a loyalty. So that's finished for that. I've got a coin that can get me the last craftsman. And you guys can build... Do I want any of these? I might end up with loads of serfs and stuff. It might be good to like have the stables to be able to get other stuff with, and you get an influence for building them. Maybe right now just keep building the defenses. We want to have might, don't we? Where's my... No, I don't know where I read that. Repel the marching army, 0 discontent, 50 VP. Oh, it's the previous one. We got a load of might. Maybe that's what I'm... Maybe I'm subliminally remembering that from ages ago. Let's get another gate. Or another might. Because if we're getting attacked by the gate next time, there's a chance it could be 6. Is there? Would you get attacked with the gate? Is the battering ram D or E? Yeah, 5 or 6 from the gate. So it might be good to get a start on that. Then we've got... So I don't need a soldier at all. So the soldier might as well get me towards 6 on that moat. You might as well get us closer to the next food for next time. And then the patron, maybe we should unlock covers. The festival's finished. Could just go up entertainment and stuff, but we won't have anything to do with anyone we unlock. Yeah, I'm going to research a tactic. Oh, that gets you a soldier. That does. Okay, don't research a tactic just yet then. You could use the soldier on the moat and then you'd have a wasted wood. Let's... You never know, we might end up wanting production of stuff. We could be training knights if we build a small chapel. The patron will go on Warcraft, in case we need to go up that. So, pay food equal to the round, 3. And you guys want 2 to repel the marching army. Done. Deploy your people, don't need to. Discard everything else. The attacks, I think we've already worked out. Moat, 5, yes. We're getting attacked from top and bottom. So 4, 4, no problem. Done. So we have to beef those up, don't we now? You can't build the towers up anymore. 5 on that is fine. And then that one is fine. That's 3 brutal ones. So each brutal attack is a bravery. 1, 2, 3. For serf for next time. We get 2 loyalty for repelling those. That's a soldier. And 3 bravery. 1, 2, 3. That's another soldier. All done. No extra to get serfs with. So. Round 4. That's feeling alright. How are the points looking? Probably 30, 40. That's probably on the way, isn't it? On the way to something decent. I only need 55. And we've got a pretty well defended castle. For towers, when the values get really high, we might have to get people defending those. We might wish we had income of soldiers. But can still get it. Can still train knights with any extra patrons we get. So new attacks for round 4. It is walls again. 4s, no problem. Again, might tick up to 5s very soon. And then it is moats. A brutal moat, so 6 moat. That's 1 soldier that'll cost me, so what? Don't get to see that one. That's covers. So that is going to be C or A. 4. So I'm going to need 4 covers to repel that. And then C this one. Towers. B and A is 4. That's already handled. And then gate, which could be 5 or 6. So might want to get that gate built right up this time. Then, where does influence come from? I think building all of the stuff I usually build, the mints, the... Oh, doing tournaments I usually get loads of. I'm usually doing loads of tournaments. The chapels, tons. Might be able to do that. I don't know. Path cards. We can have Merrymaker, build Lammas flags. Oh yeah, I could be doing that, couldn't I? With serfs as well, to be getting loyalty or joy. Or Abbot, completed chapel levels. Maybe that's possible. There's a chance we're going to have extra wood. Very similar on the income of people. I can't get more craftsmen though. So I'm tempted to say filled flags. So that's going to be 2 of you, 4 of you, 2 of you, 3 patrons, 2 money. Tuck you in there. And then 3 serfs, 3 craftsmen. Can't buy any more though, I've finished that. 5 wood. One silver. 3 food. They didn't increase that any, did I? 2 soldiers. And that's your lot. That's a lot of stuff. Okay then. So, first of all, let's finish that moat. 1 more wood. 1 more might, which is a craftsman. And the moat is on 6. Done. So the covers is going to be 4, whether it's brutal or not. I'm going to send you 3. Oh no. That's the reward for building covers. You need wood for covers. We've got a lot of wood. Might not have it. Might have to let that through and get a joy later. Yeah, actually, it does work out well, doesn't it? I don't have to guess where it's coming from. And it's no more if it's brutal. So we want the gate building up. The gate's going to be a 5 or a 6. And then it's done for next time as well, isn't it? So we'll definitely do 2 of it. That gets me a patron and a might. So that poppers on 4. Let's do the other 2 as well. Patron and a might. Gates on 6. Don't need to worry about it. The towers, B and A, they're already 4, sorted. The walls, already 4s. It's just the covers to worry about, which, I don't know. I've got all of these guys as well. You can't use any people to help you against the covers. I've got the wood to do it. You'd get 1 anyway, so I wouldn't need all of it. And what are you going to spend all these people on anyway? You've only got 2 more walls to build, and then that's done. There's buildings. Because you're going to have to think about getting the food in. Because you need 6 food. Which we can do like 3 serfs. That's going to be 2 more and an income. So we need that maxed out basically, don't we? That's the round. Because I have to do this. I'm just thinking for next time we might have to. You can still get. You could get like a food from the stables if you desperately needed it. I'm gonna have 5 food next time if I max out the production. So I need to earn 3 from somewhere. So I might want to save Michaelmas because I can at least get 2 rubbish sums doing it twice. Might get better ones, but could just get 2 rubbish ones, and that's 2 of them, and maybe do the stables for the 3rd one. I don't know that I'm going to have it to donate to the chapel or do any tournaments or anything with. Let's do the last one. She can't carry it over anyway. So a loyalty, food, production of food. And so that's this round's food handled. So I'll go up entertainment with a patron, get me a coin. Should I build the chapel? I said I wasn't going to do it. It's an income of a patron. You've got these Lammas flags you could be doing, but we're at risk of loyalty getting, like, to the top, really. I've only got one surf as well. Could get more wood from Warcraft for doing the covers with. Like 3 patrons on there and 1 to unlock the tactics. One, 2, 3. So there's an influence and a wood. You unlock me the tactics. We'll say covers, and that gets me a soldier. And then we can do 3 covers, which is definitely going to get spent. So that's sorted as well. So I've got 2 more things I can build. Oh, we can get another craftsman from there, actually. The Lammas flags would get us joy as well. But let anything through. Probably not going to fill them up. But I don't need the points from that, I don't think. So what do we need? 50? I'm on like 15, 26, 39, 42, 44, 45, 46. It feels pretty good. If we do well at the next 2 attacks, 2 of them are brutal at least that we've defended. I'm not feeling like I need to eke out the points from the flags and things that I haven't been doing so far. We maybe go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins would get you to the top of that. Yeah, you need another coin to get to the top of any of the things. I know we wanted to complete them. That's unlikely. You're just going to end up with loads of people on the wall, aren't we? Get these walls built. I don't know that I want to build any of these things. You build the small stables. You don't need the walls right now, and you'll need something to do next time. Build the small stables. You've got all these soldiers as well, and we can get loads more soldiers. How are you going to get the wood to build in a chapel if you get this bread? Good point. So we don't want to do Michaelmas this time. We want to do it next time. We don't need the reward from it now. It would be nice to have extra patrons, I suppose. Because filling at Warcraft could be an income of knights. You could do a tournament if all else fails. Could just get another tactic. Oh, that give you soldier though, not a wood. Because if you send these 3 guys here, you get a bread and a coin, which, if I build the small chapel and get an influence and a patron, ooh, I can donate the bread and the coin. Because I don't need them right now. And then getting a wood, where can I get a wood from? Michaelmas. But I don't think we can afford... You got 3 chances to do it. You could set some more up next time. So I think we can do another large stable. We can do the large stables next time for the other bread. So these craftsmen are just going to have to go out here fighting. They're not needed. So these guys will turn into a serf. The patron could go on knight's training. Do you have to do knight's training from top to bottom? No, we have to do the other things left to right. I don't usually do the knight's training, so I've forgotten how it works. Yeah, top to bottom. Because you can only get a knight's income if you have done it, like, at least the 3rd time. I don't think there's any way of me getting a wood right now, is there? So a patron can get us up here. We can get another brew house. It's going to be 2 more green. Oh, no, not 2 more greens. That's good. Green and a white. We can get more. We've got all these coins. We're one coin short for like allies, aren't we? You get loads of like extra serfs for the final round. So otherwise the coins get thrown away. So got a knight. Get a patron. Get a craftsman. But what if you just didn't put the coin in? If there's no way of getting a wood, what if you didn't put the coin in the chapel? And then had it for now? Because then you could go patron again. And then knight and an income of knights for next time. And then there's a chance that could be filled. I don't know if it would be. And then... what would that be? 1 left over. You can go here and get me a craftsman, because we need that to be high if we want to do the Michaelmas next time. So there's 9 on there for 3 extra serfs. And... this serf can just get us towards another soldier in case we need it. It'd be nice to get to the end of there, wouldn't it? And then this patron... we want to be at 6 on this if you're planning on doing the large stables. We'll do that. Oh yeah, the resource exchange, I could have just turned that into wood. Maybe the income of patrons would have been better. Maybe we'll fill the allies up, we'll see. I'll stick with it. So, 4 food for the round, 2 food for the wandering army. And then we've definitely defended all of this stuff. But what is it? It's, look at this. Shuffle for brutal. I mean, great for bravery. But, ouch. So, it's definitely... it was going to be 4 no matter what, wasn't it? But 4 covers spent. So getting attacked that way next time. It's going to cause discontent, but we could get some joy, hopefully, from somewhere to balance that out. I think we've already worked this out, but a gate of 6, yes. Towers of 4 and 4, fine. Covers I've spent. Moat of 6. And then walls of 4 and 4, absolutely fine. 4 bravery. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 serf. 3 loyalty. So that's an influence and a serf. And that's all of those. And then 4 bravery for repelling all of those. So we're going to reach the end of that. So you're a loyalty. 2, 3 is a soldier. 4. Flip you over. And yeah, just got a couple of only a couple of defenses to build with. So I'd very much like to not get attacked with covers this time. I've got wood if we do get attacked that way, but it'd be nice not to. Can get loads of soldiers. Oh yeah, don't forget these people as well. 3, 2, 4, 6. So they translate into 3 serfs as well. Having all of that wasted strength. So I can probably get to the end of those training grounds. Yeah, it's desperate to end this streak early, isn't it? So for the final round, our finishing attack is walls but different ones. So 5 and 5. So have to have a soldier up there. Upgrade that and get a soldier on it. No problem. And then we get towers, but brutal, of 5 and 5. So gonna need soldiers for that as well. And we're not gonna know the directions. Maybe just need to throw loads of people up there. Can get a lot of soldiers with all these serfs. We don't get to see this one. So that's more towers from 2 directions. I don't think it's going to be worse than that, though, is it? Than 5s, because that's already brutal. You get to see this one. So those 3 walls being 5 and 4. So that's another soldier extra there we need. Hidden there, visible there. The moat. Does the moat ever go above needing 6? Because you can put people on it to defend. The moat is this one, A or E. No, 6 is the worst. And then the walls of 5. That's a lot of extra people we need. Just in general. The path card. Constructed towers stroke gates. Well, built all of both of them. Tournaments won. For a change, I mean, they're the same rewards as well. Same resources. Well, unusually for me, I haven't done a lot of tournaments. So, 4 serfs, 3 craftsmen, 2 wood, and 4 of that. 3 patrons, 3 serfs, 3 craftsmen, 5 wood. No covers needed. 1 silver, 5 bread, which just handles the round cost. Need those 3. 2 soldiers and a knight. Okay. Here we go then. So I need Michaelmas with some serfs, please. Couple of Michaelmas for sure. And so number 1, we get an 8 and a 3. So an 8, I'm going to pop up on this 14 here because we could do it 3 times. The 3, I'll put on the 6. And then if it doesn't work out next time, we can just use the random sums just to get the food that we need. So second time I've already paid for. 7 and 1. So 5 plus 7 is 12, which is 2 things. There's 2 of the food. And then 1 isn't necessary, is it? Anywhere, unusually. So we'll just put that in the random sum space. And then 2 patrons. So you get me a loyalty, which is a might, which is a patron. 2 brew houses. So the first one, don't look at the numbers, they'll only make you sad. Water And that, we've got 1 beer. That'll be good for the getting attacked, won't it? Get like give a soldier the strength of like 2 strength like a knight. So that's the first brew house, and then the second one is another water and another green. We've got all the greens. And then need 1 more. Need 9 to do Michaelmas again. So that's a surf and a production of them. Well, that doesn't really matter now. And the last brew house, which is... Ooh. You and a white. Well, over there, that's 2 more. So we've got 3 beers. That is a plus for defending those. And then we can do Michaelmas one final time. A 4 and a 7. That's a shame. Needed a 6 for the big money there. A 2 there. A 3 there. So we can just put like 4 and 7 in there for another Michaelmas. I'm going to take money because we can get food from the stables. We're not going to fill that up though, are we? If you did the mint, maybe. Maybe I will. We need walls building, don't we? This wall. So let's do that. And that gets me a patron back. So that... It's not everything handled yet. We've got to work out loads of people, haven't we? But you need to upgrade that at least. Don't really need the other one. Might as well do it maybe later. Need to get these stables built. So we're at 6. A craftsman and a wood. Get an influence. Can get more soldiers. Can you? Got a lot of serfs. We can get soldiers with serfs. We'll just do one. Just do a couple. Bread. Coin. There's the bread. Don't spend that on a tournament. Okay. I mean, you could get more coins to fill up the ally slot by building the mints. You got loads of craftsmen and wood. You're only at 1 on governance, so get to 2, build the mint, send 2 serfs in there. There's an influence and a money right now. Wish I'd done it earlier. And a production of it. Influence is a craftsman. So how many spots are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know about getting 6. Other spots for having silver. Yeah, if we'd have been luckier on Michaelmas, maybe. There's a small keep where you could get one. And what you can do with all of these knights. Things, it doesn't translate to anything at the end, does it? You get an influence for building them, but probably better off. I wish I'd taken the chapel thing as scoring. But you could just chuck these 2 in here. And that's an influence, a point right now. And a patron. And a production of patrons too late. Five serfs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets me 3 soldiers and 2 production of soldiers. Because right now we need... So you're getting attacked for 5. So put him there. That's handled. The moat is 6. That's handled. You're getting hit for 5. So need a person. Let's just put a person there for now. Change to a knight when you need to. And then C is 4s. So that's handled. Towers getting hit. BC or AB 5-4. We don't know which it. We don't know which it is. Or we could do the spies for a couple of coins to look at it. Or probably easier to just get the people. And defend it more. Ignore that one for now. Towers 5 and 5. So need you there and you there, or just him with a beer would be okay. Handled. And then 5 and 5. So that's another. You can give the beer to the person, can't you? To the knight as well. Craftsman. We can give craftsman an extra one if we send them up there. Oh no, I've lost my track now. Oh yeah, so a craftsman is 1. But you could give him beer if you need to. So yeah, when that's revealed, we can just give the relevant knights a beer each. The relevant what am I thinking of? The guy. Whether it's a soldier or the craftsman, we can give him a beer when the time comes when we know where that attack's coming from. We've got 3 beer. It's fine. No more people let know what to do with again. So we've got 3 patrons. They could all be trained as knights and thrown on there. It doesn't get me any points in anyway, does it? We're sending 1 here is a loyalty. Getting it with too much loyalty, aren't we? And then 2 here is an influence and a craftsman. That's another point. 3 more serfs. I mean, we could build the last bit of wall just for the might. Two serfs can get me another soldier. And 1 can actually go finish the stables off for a knight. So probably don't even need the beer. Would you pay the beer first? I've never used it yet. I've earned it. When resolving the attack card, you can spend the beer. Maybe you need to move them before you flip them. Like if you've got the... What are they called? The Rampart tokens. We'll have enough people, though, to... Beer or not, I think we'll have enough people to just... put everywhere. I think we can probably just... go mad with this. Still got 3 coins as well. So we can get knight and a loyalty, which is a soldier. And then the last one will have to be a patron, who can get me a knight and a production of them. Yeah, 3 coins away from finishing that off, but surely this thing's getting defended. They wanted a siege, they got a siege. These 2 were going to get wasted. So, pay the food, sorted it out, deploy your people, there you go. Discard everything else, and then reveal the face down ones and resolve them right to left. So, attacked from here for 5. I am going to spend a beer. Let's leave him alive. Spend a beer, so we just lie him down as if he was a knight. Yeah. Done. Moat for 5. Done. Walls for 4, 5, 4. So we'll give him a beer. Done. Towers for 5. Lie the knight down. And 5. Lie the knight down. Done. Towers for 5 and 5. Done. And then walls for 5 and 5. And give him a beer. We strapped the carpenters to the walls, but thanks to the power of beer, everyone lived in this attack. So that is 2 more brutals, which is bravery, and that's an influence, which is a patron, but it's too late. Then 4 loyalty, so gone off the end of that. There's a bravery, which would be a serf. No discontent, because everything was blocked. Although actually, probably should have been spending some of them surfs going to the flags in case something went wrong here. But I think we'd already worked out that it couldn't go wrong. Because yeah, one of the goals is to leave with no discontent, but a single attack didn't get through. Okay, bravery's going to max out as well. Paid the food here. 6 attacks defended, so that's 4 bravery. Last one gets me a might, which is a bravery, but it's already maxed out. And then get a surf for every 3 strength left on there. There's a lot of strength left on there. There's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 strength left over there. Okay, scoring. So we've got 24, 24. I mean, that's 2 away from the goal. 11, 16, and then path cards. Completed quarry, forest, farms, and training grounds. We did 2 of them, 2 points. Completed sums in Michaelmas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 points. Completed guildsmen, mercenaries, and allies, that's just 1 for another point, so 6. Didn't do any flags, still 6. Constructed towers or gates, full 3, so 9 points. So what we're on here, 20, 68, 84, because there's no discontent either to look at. And where's my lid? In with all the resources. And so, must repel the marching army every round. Check. 0 discontent. Check. 50 or more points. 84. So the bonus goal is 55 or more points. Done that as well. So next time, we'll start off with a patron and a materials to start off with, which is the wood, right? Calling it wood all the time. So we'll start off with an extra patron and materials, and we will be... Oh, there's some B cards. There's an other card. Oh, there's a lot of extra stuff next time. You can pause that if you would like to. No, I'm going to be surprised right before the game again. So there we go. I enjoyed Siege Mode. It was like... This was... I think there was maybe... I might be forgetting, but out of all of the Hadrian's Wall ones, as fun as the campaign was, it was maybe only the one that made you use the gladiators that made me do things a bit differently. You know, like, I've probably been a little bit similar in the first 3. There's definitely been some things I had to do differently, like rushing the mints in the ones where you really wanted to do that. But yeah, this has been the one where it's made you go in the most different way. Partly because those numbers are so high, and that'll be the case later on in the campaign, right, when the cards get to the hard stage. But yeah, it's been fun trying to think and like trying to build up these things instead of going the standard way of like, oh, I'm just going to get a load of coins and then I'm going to spend all of these things. You see as well towards the end that if you'd needed more of these things, you've actually run out of ways to get more of the food here. If I'd wasted more Michaelmas early, it would have got to a point where I couldn't have paid those things in the end. But there we go. Another great session of the Anarchy. And we'll be back at some point in the future. I'd like to say in a month, but it's probably not going to be in a month. We'll see how it goes. And because the plan is to work through it all. And I'd like to keep doing them live. I could like pre-record a few now, but it's nice. It's hopefully like a doable live as well when I come back to it. Like a game that I know quite well at this point. Not like I've played it a billion times, but familiar enough with the game that I'm not like learning a brand new thing. But we'll see. Check out the post on Patreon of what's coming up and stuff, and the things that will be happening. There'll be a baby soon. You can support the channel on Patreon if you would like to. It's how I'm able to do these things. It's a sponsored video. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. Thanks for helping me, Lynette, and catching all the things that I'm forgetting. And have lovely weeks and that. There'll be videos from me on the way. There's another one for 52 Realms on the way. What else is coming up this week? There's the next part of Iridia. I know on Patreon there's a Guilty Monaco 1955s on the way. I think the Ironwood go up to everybody. That went up to everybody. Yeah, there's already been a 52 Realms this week as well. And there's loads of stuff lined up. I'm looking at the calendar. There's some cool stuff coming up. There always is, isn't there? So thank you very much, everyone. And I will see you soon. I'll see you next week live. But I'll see you in pre-recorded form before then as well. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.